if I told you 25 years ago that you could bet $1,000 on whether or not the Miami Dolphins would go 25 years without a playoff win, that probably would have returned 10 mil, if not more.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you could do that on Kalshi right now or on Polymarket right now and pick any team you want.
The Craig Carton Show, only on SportsGrid.
Michael Jordan retired at the age of 30 in 1993. He missed the 93-94 season. Furthermore, he came back for 17 games in 1995 when he gave up baseball. And when I mean gave up baseball, he gave up baseball on March 18th and came back to basketball March 19th, which means no ramp up, no training camp, no nothing.
Pro basketball today, only on SportsGrid.
You ain't buying no tickets.
Who isn't?
You're not going to
Saying
these
if I'm a
games.
fan. Of course I'm not. There's a fan. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but if you were a fan, I thought you were a fan of the Hurricanes. You're not
They told me.
They
I
smashed
told them
you.
to donate my tickets.
Yeah, so I get it. But the fans travel. They have money, believe it or not. It's amazing.
Look,
somebody's
in this
got
economy,
money.
In this economy,
But they have money. I don't know. See what Kalshi says about the economy.
SportsGrid's college football today.
I'm just saying, if I were a good NFL head coach, if I were a hot offensive coordinator, and that coaching cycle's going to come around, and they're like, hey, do you want the Giants job? Or do you want the Michigan job? I think the Michigan job is much better.
Game time decisions, only on SportsGrid.
Looking for an edge in betting football? Injuries can make...
What a treat for you. On the way out, the final day in 2025, the ReliaQuest Bowl is live. It's Vanderbilt, it's Iowa, it's Kevin Walsh, it's Joe Lisi for not one, not two, not three, but 3.5 hours of in-game live coverage. Strap in, my friend. We're ready to rock.
Yeah, Christmas again, right? For everybody. They got these two beautiful faces breaking down about 3.5 hours of college football. We have Vanderbilt and Diego Pavia. Snub potentially for the Heisman Trophy, second overall to Fernando Mendoza. And a team in Iowa that seems to always win these type of bowl games. We'll see how it plays out. 4.5-point dog. I did take the Commodores. I just think they have team speed. I know the SEC hasn't stepped up, but I think they make a statement today in Tampa.
4.5 points. Sounds like somebody who was shopping down the wrong aisle. This line closed at 3.5.
Perfect.
So I'm on Vanderbilt. -3, got the best of the number. If it lands, whoa!
I got to see now. I put this in early. I might have put this in early. When did I put this in last night?
Yeah, it was last night. 5.5s with one loose 4.5. But I know where you shop, and it was 5.5 there.
No, I didn't lay 5.5. I laid
all
4.
right.
I laid 4.5 definitely, but I don't know if I did it after the TCU game or if I did it
live,
when
by the way, people. Just so you know, we're hanging out with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't 4.5, and I did it. I did it this morning at 9:00 Eastern.
Wow. Yeah. So well, I was kind of tweeting through some of the movement here. So
I was doing some other shows.
Yeah.
And
10:30 we saw 3.5.
Okay, so at 4.5, again,
doing
these
other shows.
Well, I have a side show. I had a side show I was doing.
So
CNL.
It's noon.
Well, I did
noon.
People want to see
Morning Drive in Alaska with Joe Lisi.
But listen, today's my favorite day. Believe it or not, I know I'm not in a good mood right now, and they don't know.
No,
I'm not in a good.
But you're telling them.
But the rolling hills of Texas, El Paso at 2:00. We're going to be live for Duke and Arizona State.
Yep.
The Sun Bowl is unbelievable. 37 degrees in UTEP. A little wind, a little overcast. That didn't shy me away from taking the over at 47.5. We see 2 points in discount. I think Dillingham and the Sun Devils could be live. We'll see how that game plays out.
I'm on Arizona State in that football game as well. It's a pass attack that, okay, well, here we go then. Yeah,
could be Iowa Duke smash job tonight.
But we'll get to that game. A third down here already facing this Iowa offense. Just to kind of explain a little bit here for me, the cap of this game. I thought Vanderbilt was markedly better. I actually did not take much of any issue with that 5.5-point spread just on the surface when you compare these teams. Not many opt-outs aside from Eli Stowers, the potential first-round draft pick tight end for Vanderbilt. And I'm not trying to discount that, but outside of that, this is, two teams who are mostly going for it here. But Vanderbilt they were tied for the best yards per play offense in all of college football. You'll never guess who they were tied with, by the way. Notre Dame. Defensively, they're strong against the run. Now, they allowed a big scramble there by Gronowski, which they can't allow to happen. But on a down-to-down basis, Vanderbilt's ability to stop the run, I think for Iowa to beat them, they're going to have to throw it. However, I was not anxious to lay 5.5 or even 4.5, really, Joe, because it is Iowa football, and they know how to muck up a game. They lost by 5 to Indiana. They could have been 7, the late safety run-in by Mendoza, but that closed 5. USC ended up 5. Oregon was only by 2. They play close football games. We see that with Iowa. But getting down to a flat 3, I played Vanderbilt. But we'll be here for literally the entirety of this football game. So we're going to get some live opportunities.
Oh, absolutely. I think for me, when I look at this game, and we'll see exactly the physicality of Iowa, blue collar, they want to run it between the tackles and see if Gronowski can work off a play action, keep more of a ball control attack, and they're very difficult to run on that defense, right? Especially between the tackles, and we'll see if Vanderbilt can do that. But when you look at Vanderbilt throughout the regular season, especially early on, and the games that mattered, like I want to say the LSU game, the Alabama game, when they rushed for over 200, they were undefeated this year. The games that they struggled, and I'm talking the 2 big ones, Alabama and Texas, there are 2 losses on the schedule. They only rushed for about 135 on Alabama and less than 100 for Texas. So the rushing attack is very critical to their success. Now, against teams like Kentucky and some of the others, they didn't need to run the football as much. Pavia put up huge numbers and was able to attack those defenses over the top. They're going to have to be able to run it today, especially when you look at Phil Bradley's defense and just how they play opposing quarterbacks. They force you to work down the field, don't give up a lot of chunk plays, and that's why the rushing attack, to me, will be critical. But I still think, and they fall behind 6-0, 7-0 with the extra point pending, Pavia wants to prove that, hey, the regular season wasn't an aberration. Everybody talked about his height in the Heisman. Yeah. He was lying. So if he does have, let's say, thoughts about moving to the next level and potentially elevating this team, I think it starts today against Iowa. So, I mean, I'm expecting consistency, but I am expecting Vanderbilt to have a speed advantage. They didn't show it there with the chunk play by Gronowski, but I expect them to show it throughout this game.
Yeah, again, for me, I'm not fazed by that. Iowa did not complete a pass on that drive. A 44-yard scramble with a penalty that added another 15 at the back end of it, gave them the football inside the 15-yard line, and Iowa capitalized. And, again, Iowa is capable of that, as you would say. We're not expecting to win it by a shutout. Does flip Iowa to a favorite at 2.5. I think someone who laid 3, there's not a desperate need to run to that number there, Joe. I will say, because, we're in that these are bigger teams, right? This isn't Coastal Tech, just looking at yesterday. You will get some live props, so we will take a look at those and see if there is some value. Just, I'm interested in, though, a first half number that I saw, Joe, go to 4.5. I was now a 4.5-point favorite in the first half. That's obviously a big shift. Now, that's what happens when you work inside tight parameters, like we're working in here. First quarter spread, 6.5. So they think Vanderbilt can score as they get a nice little kickoff return there. I am going to be ready to bet this game again as early as the end of this drive.
Okay.
Let's get a Vanderbilt drive out there.
I mean,
and then assess where we are in this game.
I mean, if you haven't gotten in already, to get Vandy as a 2.5-point dog isn't obviously plus money on the money line. That's not a bad option if you're buying into SEC versus Big Ten in this type of matchup. But again, Iowa stepped up in these type of bowl games. They've won before, and this is what Kirk Ferentz has done. I said Phil Bradley. I meant Phil Parker. I got basketball on the brain after last night. But I still think when you look at Vanderbilt's games and the teams that they went up against and the teams that they contained speed-wise, they played very well. LSU, I mean, Texas, they got abused, but they still came back in that game. They lost it by 3. Alabama went right down to the final 5 minutes, right? So I will see how this plays out. Now, the hiatus and taking off 3 weeks always affects these teams. I do want to see, but the over looks like we missed out, Kev, because we're up to 53.5 in the market.
I didn't have a good feel for the total entering into this game just because I'm not, I don't like the Iowa offense here in this spot. And I think for Vanderbilt, I feel that they can move the football, but I'm not definitive in, is it Pavia through the air, is it Pavia on the ground? And again, I think that's going to be the value of us being here on this New Year's Eve following through the whole slate. We will also just check in where necessary on a live college basketball board that does have a couple of 9 and 4 ACC teams opening up action and continue to preview the rest of the slate, which tonight features a college football playoff quarterfinal matchup live on In-Game Live on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't won at midnight. It's won on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
Sometimes those coaches do get the axe regardless of what the owner said just a few short weeks ago. And sometimes, Joe, you can't have it both ways. Like a Jets fan, you probably want them to tank. They're doing a really good job of that by not even being competitive at this point. But at the same time, you sort of want it to be, yeah, we're not competitive winning games, but it looks like we have a future. We might have found our quarterback. We got a good foundation. Nothing is going right.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
I mean, they couldn't get the Arizona State coach to come out. They couldn't get the BYU coach to leave their job. I mean, it's just very odd, I feel, when we watch this whole thing play out and try and really understand what happened here with Michigan not being able to make some of the splashier hires that they thought they were going to be able to make.
Game time decisions. Only on SportsGrid.
Crosby has now left the team, by the way. He's pissed. Anyway, you look at it, he's angry. He wants to play. He doesn't like what they're doing here. There's all sort of speculation.
This might be the final straw, George, for him there?
Like,
I don't know why he stays. Yeah, I know. The thing is, he's got a Raider freaking tattoo. Like, the guy loves the Raiders. Like, he really does love playing for the Raiders. But and now, like you said, he's not happy about this.
In-game live. Only on SportsGrid.
All right, back with you right here on SportsGrid. Vanderbilt and Iowa live in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Kevin Walsh and Joe Lisi. A third down comes up for Vanderbilt. This is a team, especially in a bowl game, Joe. I expect 4th and short to consistently be going for it.
I mean, you would expect Iowa to play like they would play more conservative.
Oh, they're dying to punt on a 4th and inches.
Where Clark Lee, if you want to establish this team as a contender, 11-win season.
Oh, he got smashed.
He did get smashed, so I don't think they're going for it now. But
he still might, though. It would be gutsy. I wouldn't hate it.
Pavia, not so cocky today so far.
Oh, really? Wow. So that's the angle you're playing.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I would hope that he would showboat a little bit. We need him. We're laying 4. I'm laying 4.5. Come on. This game is going to slow down if it's going to be like this.
Yeah.
My best bet today, I want to get it out now. I have to get it out now. Over Sun Bowl, 47.5. And I like the over in the Orange Bowl. Over in Miami and Ohio State, 41.5 tonight.
Do you?
I love it.
Do you?
I don't like it. Why? Do you like the under? You like the over.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket ship, baby! Let's come into the new year with some points.
You like Vanderbilt plus 7.5 minus 320 in the first quarter?
No, I don't want to take any first quarter. I don't want
Minus 320.
No. I don't want to take any first quarter, but I will say I'm going to watch this drive.
Okay.
If Iowa gets anywhere near midfield, I'm expecting maybe potentially 5. Where are we right now in the market list?
So 2.5 total 50.5.
I think we can get 5.5 if all of a sudden they get up to midfield.
Iowa minus 170 to punt on this drive for a live drive prop.
You're going to get me involved in the live drives now. Here we go. We're going to get smashed right before the new year.
No.
Let's.
I got you minus 160. You like that? Don't say you're going to get smashed right before the new year.
Can we take Pavia's passing? Do we have an in-game number?
It's locked right now, but it'll be there. Eventually, I think you'll be able to bet it. All right?
I think I want to take that. Or what about touchdowns?
Nah, you're a little off the deep end.
No, what I'm saying is 2 passing touchdowns from now until the end of the game. Could we get plus money on it?
I hear you. You like Vanderbilt plus 5 and a hook in the first half?
Yeah, I do.
Do we want to take it, or do we want to wait? Or do you like Vanderbilt over 9.5 first half points?
No.
A little bit better.
5.5. I think they're going to be in the. Even if they fall down 14-0.
Yeah.
I think we could have a second quarter run. I don't think we're going to get blown out of the water here.
So I will say that wasn't the best punt of all time. I was hoping that they were going to be able to pin him inside like the 5.
Right.
The ball's at the 17, so Iowa will do a classic 3 and out, and they're going to flip field position pretty, significantly here. First quarter total 10.5. I know you don't like the first quarter, but just let me talk some things out.
Yeah.
First quarter total 10.5. Any thoughts? Just 10.5
total first quarter,
and we've got 7.
I
don't think Iowa scores again.
Well, then, do we think that Vanderbilt can go down and put it in? I think they can. How much time is left?
We've got 8:27 left. Get the football with about 6 minutes.
I would say.
I
would say 3 minutes. Let's look at worst case scenario.
Should we be betting the punt here? I know it's minus 160, but does anybody have this not being a punt for Iowa? Just get one on the board. Just saying. Minus 170. No offensive score, minus 310. That's crazy.
That's a little nuts.
Yeah. But it's like they know. They know that this team's cooked, kind of thing.
So Vanderbilt's checked out. They already got the MO. We got no shot to win this game.
Pavia, how about a 239 live passing yard
I like
number?
that.
They're hanging pass plus rushing, I think. 290 Pavia pass plus rush. Not terrible. But he just got smashed on that sack, so that's going to knock you back away.
Let's see what they do here. They're going to run it. I mean, is Gronowski going to open it up here?
At some point, he's going to have to, try and complete a pass.
They're going to run every down. This is going to be this total. We should have banged the 53.5. That might have been the way to go.
Well, listen, let's not call the game over just yet. All right, I want to get Vanderbilt this football back, and then I think we can make some movement potentially. That's how I see it here. Why do you like the Sun Bowl total so much?
I just think again, it's a thing for me. I bet the Sun Bowl over. I just think both offenses could cook. Whether it's Jeff Sims or somebody else, I believe in Dillingham, and I'm not sold on Duke. Their defense being legit. They're a better road team this year than they have been at home. So when you look at the body of work, I believe they're 5-2 on the road or on a neutral field.
Yeah.
But I still like Dillingham in the spot. You give Dillingham 3 weeks of preparation.
Yeah.
I like Dillingham, and I just think that from a speed perspective, I think Arizona State has better athletes than Duke in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean that's what swung me on a 3.5 point spread. I like Dillingham as well, so that hook matters, and I think it can make the difference. Now, of course, I'm not saying that I don't think Arizona State can win that football game. I worry about the quarterback gap because Mensah is much better.
He's much better
than Sims, and Arizona State apparently might rotate quarterbacks a little bit in this game. No Jordan Tyson, no Raleek Brown.
Can they run it, though? If Arizona State can run it?
Arizona State is better defensively than Duke.
Much.
And
that front seven is very good against the run.
Yeah.
So if you take away the run from Duke and put Mensah into long third down situations, advantage Arizona State. Advantage speed Arizona State. So
yeah, I agree.
And again, coaching, Dillingham, I believe, much better coach.
I like Diaz actually
I like
a
him
little
too.
bit,
I don't
but
think
I really like Dillingham.
I think Dillingham. If Dillingham would have went to LSU, I would have been happy.
I thought
but
Michigan
I'm saying,
not being able to get him out of
but my point is, I'm happy with Kiffin, obviously, but the fact that if Dillingham would have went there, I would have been happy as anything.
Yeah,
because he's gotten the most out of less over the last couple of years, and he showed his big game resolve against Texas last year.
All right, quick break here. We're going to continue to update the matchup with Vanderbilt and Iowa on SportsGrid. We'll be right back.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't won at midnight. It's won on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
Sometimes those coaches do get the axe regardless of what the owner said just a few short weeks ago. And sometimes, Joe, you can't have it both ways. Like a Jets fan, you probably want them to tank. They're doing a really good job of that by not even being competitive at this point. But at the same time, you sort of want it to be, yeah, we're not competitive winning games, but it looks like we have a future. We might have found our quarterback. We got a good foundation. Nothing is going right.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
I mean, they couldn't get the Arizona State coach to come out. They couldn't get the BYU coach to leave their job. I mean, it's just very odd, I feel, when we watch this whole thing play out and try and really understand what happened here with Michigan not being able to make some of the splashier hires that they thought they were going to be able to make.
Game time decisions, only on SportsGrid.
Crosby has now left the team, by the way. He's pissed. Anyway, you look at it, he's angry. He wants to play. He doesn't like what they're doing here. There's all sort of speculation.
This might be the final straw, George, for him there.
Like,
I don't know why he stays. Yeah, I know. The thing is, he's got a Raider freaking tattoo. Like, the guy loves the Raiders. Like, he really does love playing for the Raiders. But and now, like you said, he's not happy about this.
In-game live, only on SportsGrid.
Back right here on In Game Live, Kevin Walsh, the Professor, Joe Lisi, breaking it down here between Vanderbilt and Iowa. We did have, I think Iowa actually picked up that first down. However, this guy.
Taking notes. Just breaking down the schematics here. Vanderbilt, 1 rushing yard in the first quarter so far. It's exactly what we brought up in the breakdown that if the rushing attack isn't there, then obviously Vanderbilt is up against it, and third down situations could be a problem for the Commodores, especially without Stowers. Stowers, big body, 6'6".
Yeah.
He's gone to him, Pavia has, in multiple red zone opportunities.
Right.
Without his presence, going to put a lot of pressure on that rushing attack and obviously other weapons for Vanderbilt. But I'm confident that they can make adjustments. I mean, if you can make adjustments against Texas, Alabama, LSU, I mean, Iowa shouldn't scare you in any capacity.
Yeah, there's a lot of time left here. However,
Can't give up chunk runs like that.
They're allowing Iowa to stay ahead of the sticks, stay within their offense. To be very clear, Gronowski now has 6 passing yards. He's 1 for 2.
But
so you have to, Joe, make Gronowski throw the football.
But it's also, let me just say this too. In these games now, right, where you have a team that won 10 games in Vanderbilt for the first time ever, right, in the regular season.
Yeah.
And obviously they were an at-large team looked at, but they didn't get in. In this game, with 3 weeks of just layoff,
sure,
guys are making, like, you know that I was not going to just chuck it 50 times in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know the identity of Iowa is to, okay, we're going to line it up. We're going to see who the toughest guy is in the lot, and let's see who's standing in the end.
Yeah.
I would feel more confident defensively with Vanderbilt in the middle of October in that game than I do in January 1st on the horizon, guys making business deals and saying, hey, do we want to tackle for 4 quarters in the heat? And this is what you're dealing with. Look at this.
They're just not tackling at all. It was a broken tackle that led to the Gronowski 44-yard run. It's a broken tackle
on
that
2nd and 14
to a 51-yard pass. That, by the way, if he tackles, it picks up
6.
Yeah, and you're just in a much different situation.
But, I mean, look at this throw. We're not scaring anybody.
No,
we're running a curl pattern underneath coverage, and guys don't want to tackle.
However, Iowa is going to be able to just press the run button again and again and again.
They have 81 yards. They're averaging 10 yards per carry. Okay? A majority of that was Gronowski on one run and then Moulton.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to be down 14-0. Oh!
Oh, is that picked?
Did he get it?
Why in the world are they throwing? Marshawn Lynch shaking his head at the TV. Pete Carroll said, "Great play call."
That's great. We're in it. That's it. Game over.
Wow,
they get smashed.
I tell you what, you could have clipped some outrageous numbers, Joe. Though with that ball being inside the 5-yard line, you would have had moments to do it. But I'm just saying, you'd have been able. Like, drops it though. Nothing more than a drop. That is an interception there. That's not on Gronowski at all.
No.
He put it on the. I mean, listen, it wasn't a perfect throw, but the football's got to be caught.
What's Pavia's number right now?
Let me see if I can get it here. They've been kind of shutting us out. 242.5 for a passing prop. Do you like that or no?
Yeah.
300 is 320.
I don't know if we get the 300, but
Vanderbilt's team total rushing yards is 111.5. It's a FanDuel market. Does that interest you at all?
It does a little.
Now, they're only at 1. Here's the thing, though. This team now has...
you want to take a shot? How about we take a shot Vanderbilt touchdown drive? What's that number?
Let me look. It's not a bad idea.
Let's do that.
Let's bounce around here. Let's bounce around here.
Drive. Yeah, I got it right here.
2 plus 215.
Let's do that. Come on, take a shot.
How about plus 130 offensive score?
All right, fine.
That doesn't speak to you. Plus, you got to go somewhere else to get that. I don't think you're going to go there.
Vanderbilt drive, touchdown, plus 210.
I kind of like the Vanderbilt rush yards a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not, but you like Pavia to throw it?
Yeah.
So I might be a wheel for thinking he's going to run it?
No. You could. I mean, if it's there, he wants to run it.
Yeah. Vanderbilt 9.5 first half.
I want to jot down some stats before we go in, and then
let's hit a break. We'll be right back on SportsGrid.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
In-game live, back here on SportsGrid. Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi. A 3rd and 5 for Diego Pavia, Joe. What do you like here?
I like for them to convert. I'll tell you that. We'll see if they can do
good
that.
Play call. Convert.
They didn't do it.
Convert.
No,
what do you got, a spoiler?
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, okay.
Sacked. Smashed. We should have taken the under 53.5. This game slowed down.
So that's the one that got away, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I think here's the thing. Offensively, they look out of sync, right?
Yes.
I still think Pavia will turn it on. I don't think he's going to go out of this game not producing and putting up numbers.
Okay.
Are we confident that outside of that turnover, can this defense make adjustments and actually stop the running game?
I think yes.
Okay, so then I think we should take Vanderbilt money line.
Okay.
And I think we should take. I think we take Gronowski under the pass yards.
Great punt. Great
What
punt.
do we take now?
So Vanderbilt's plus 3.5, minus 130. The total for the full game is 44.5. I still tend to believe that Diego Pavia and the Vanderbilt offense will be able to move the football. I think right now, if they're trying to figure out what they're doing wrong here, they have not called a running back run yet. I imagine that changes.
So you want to take the rushing attack for Vandy?
I'd like to. Now,
there's nobody listed but Pavia.
We can get them to run for 90 yards at minus 102. They are right now at -5. So that would be 95 yards.
What about anything over 100? Could we do 125?
How about Vanderbilt for 125 rush yards is plus 270.
Let's do that.
And for 150 is plus 550.
That's a lot.
Is it though?
Sacks
just takes one
included.
big broken run.
I mean,
let's see if Vanderbilt can actually get one of these 3 and outs here.
I'm gonna do.
Because that first half team total
I'm going to take
interesting.
Vandy for 125 at 270.
So you like the rush attack?
I mean, you talked me into it.
All right.
You ready?
Well, hold. Yeah, let me see what.
We got to do it now.
Well, why?
Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. We got to hope that we get off the field because then we could get better value. Because if they fall behind 14-zip,
yep,
there goes the rushing attack.
Right. But you have the scrambles. It's the sacks that will worry me a little bit more. He's out of bounds, or he picked that up?
He's out of bounds.
That's good.
No, they just suspended it.
That's fine. Listen. Here's the thing. On our viewing screen, we're going to be behind. It's going to be very difficult for us. I just call it like it is to jump in mid-drive.
Okay.
We're going to need punts to reassess and get our footing. By the way,
can we get off the field on third down?
NBA game at 1:00 today.
Oh, I'm done with the NBA.
All right, Warriors.
Done with the NBA. Your guy LeBron, his birthday last night.
Yeah.
17 points right after the half. Gutless.
Okay.
Gutless. 6 of 17.
All right.
I mean,
get him.
He didn't get it. Give him a good spot. All right.
Now they're going to punt.
No, they're not. Are they?
I think they synced up the game clock and the play clock.
That's terrible.
Come on, Iowa. Punt. It's in your genes. Best play's a punt play. They know it. You know it. I know it. So you don't like this Warriors-Hornets game?
No.
We'll get you something. 4th and 1. They're sending out the punt team. Look at this, man. 4th and inches. They're rushing the punt team out there. Pretty remarkable. Get it off! There's no way they called a timeout. Who just called a timeout? Or did the quarter end? Quarter ended. All right, so the quarter ends. No, it says Vanderbilt timeout. I think Vanderbilt was not set to recover a punt is my read on it, but now it's saying end of the first quarter. So 7-0 Iowa Vanderbilt. Iowa has this lead. They're a 2.5-point live favorite. This total keeps crashing down. It's 42.5. Now we get a really good opportunity to reset these numbers here, Joe, okay? From a passing prop perspective on Pavia, 226 and a hook, right around your pre-kick number. Rushing-wise, his number's 45.5, sitting at -5, though. We talked about the Vanderbilt total rushing yards. Those numbers are starting to come down a little bit, as I think the books are expecting them to get the football back here. First half numbers live. Vanderbilt's getting 4.5 at -125. The total for the first half, Joe, is 20.5 at +102.
That's interesting.
I don't disagree.
2 touchdowns in the second quarter?
It does not sound impossible.
Got to get one here. You want to take that? 20.5 at +102?
For reference, on... Oh, no, I was the wrong book. Wait, what? Hold on, sorry.
It's all right.
Hold on. Joe, I got a first half. I have a first half total here. 17.5.
And
on DK.
And FD is got
20.5.
That's crazy.
I understand that the thought is that makes a difference.
Yeah. 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
I think maybe we go first half over.
I mean, we could go over the 17.5 and under the 20.5.
You want to try and bang it 20 outright?
I mean,
hold on.
That's a lot of up and down the field. We got a quarter left, and we know Iowa wants to run the football. That's just that's odd to me.
So you'd rather...
I think we get a score here from
Vanderbilt, right?
I do. I'd rather just take Vandy, even money on the money line.
Right. I kind of think this first half can open up a little bit. A little bit, I think this first half can open up.
Okay.
Because, look, I'm not a big believer in the Iowa offense, but there has been chunk plays out there for them. We have an entire quarter to play with. Vanderbilt's about to get the football. They've not moved it just yet. Right? I mean,
yeah, it's interesting.
You know, it's a little now or never if you think about it, right? I mean, at some point we're going to have to, bite down on this mouthpiece and make. I'm
taking Vandy even money
to win the game.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to play, what do I want to do here? Let's go over the 17.5 in the first half. Iowa Vanderbilt. We're locked in. We're going to go over first half, 17.5. It's 7-0 right now. Vanderbilt's about to get this football back. We're going to go over 17.5 in the first half. We're on it, Joe.
No, I think it's a good look. It's a good look. I'm taking everything I take with the over in the Sun Bowl.
Yep.
So, there you go.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm going for it. You can get 104 with Vandy. I think Vandy's the better team.
Yep.
And I just think they exploit them in the end. The way this is going, Iowa's had great success. Chunk plays, and they're only up 7 points.
Right.
So I'm willing to take a shot.
Okay.
And I think Vandy opens it up. Now, whether we get to this 42.5 is a different number, different story. Right. I mean, you could have sold the 53.5 and had 11 points of discount. So
yeah, you would be sitting in a good middle opportunity if you really wanted it. I think listen. What I need right now is one of these Vanderbilt explosive plays. Now to kind of put ourselves in a good position here on this total. So you played Vanderbilt full game, is what you just played.
Correct. Money line, even money.
What do you
could get them at plus 104 now.
You know what I should have bet, and it's going to come in right here. I guarantee it. First play run. We just said that they hadn't handed it off to a running back. I don't know what the number was. Maybe it was expensive, and it probably was. But first play run would have been a good look.
Yeah. No, it's not bad. I think we should have taken their rush yards. I told you we should have did that, but coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Long day, people. Long day. We'll be here for the whole thing. Vanderbilt, Iowa. We're live on SportsGrid.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
It is in-game live. Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi, the mastermind of the college football pigskin, as he is known. We've got Vanderbilt, Joe, moving the football, roughing the passer, helped him out. We love to see that. What do you like? What do you not like when you're watching this game?
Still like Vanderbilt. Total, I'm a little leaning to the under, but again, if it gets anywhere in the 30s, I might be apt to jump over. But, you know, to see this at 53.5, with about 10 minutes left in the first quarter, that was a good opportunity for us. You know, Iowa typically doesn't want to play a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
I don't think the passing attack is going to be as consistent. We see Pavia starting to get slowly into a rhythm. And now, as long as the offensive line holds up, I think he'll be fine. They have a significant speed advantage. Break it. Make some man miss.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
We got a shot.
We absolutely do. They're starting to finally find a rhythm here. I will say they've not found any consistency on the ground yet in this football game. And Vanderbilt, again, they're one of the top, from an efficiency standpoint, both pass and run per play, as good as it gets in college football. So this is a team who can allow Pavia to throw it a bunch. But without Stowers, Joe, they're going to need that ground game at some point to be more reliable than it has been up until this point, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be it. I mean, if they can run the football, I think they run away with this. Again, let's get it back to even. He's starting to take shots down the field. Look at this. Oh, he had him. He had him.
Oh, we did have him as well.
That was wide open. You can't miss that ball. Guy could have sold out a little bit, too. I mean, break a collarbone, worry about it later. I mean, he could have dove for that. I don't, you know, you got basically 8 months to prepare for week 1, 2026. Nobody's complaining. Could have sold out a little bit. You know, it's grass. I'm just saying. You know.
Break a collarbone.
No, I don't hope he does, but I mean,
it was your intro. It was your intro into what you wanted him to do.
Right.
That was your lead. That was your lead selling point. Great run call on second down. I mean that so sincerely.
It's 4 down territory. They're not kicking a field goal. But again, that's 17 and a half, 20 and a half. If they get a touchdown here, I mean, you're going to have basically, let's just call it what it is, 7 minutes to potentially score a touchdown, whether it be Iowa or Vandy back-to-back. And depending upon if he's starting to cook now, he's getting time. The offensive line looks like they shook off a little ring rust. Yeah. You know, maybe they were taking the holidays off a little bit.
I would not hate a Pavia run on this play.
Middle's wide open.
I'm
Look
sure.
at this.
Oh,
Middle.
Pavia up the middle. Go! It's a good play.
Right.
It's a good play. Well, I want to just quickly ask you something. We'll have more time to talk about this, Joe. But something that is a little jarring to me. Have you seen the most recent lines between Texas and Michigan?
I saw 7.5 this morning. I just heard you, and I'm looking at other games right now.
4.5 now.
I mean, but
I bet Michigan at plus 7.5. I know you. I think you liked Michigan as well.
But are we shocked?
Here, you know what I'm shocked about?
I think
it was 7.5.
Yeah, but
I thought the number was a little out of whack. I think Texas is how good they were has been overstated. They were not in the college football playoff because they look like a bad football team for most of this season.
And a 500 football team on the road or on a neutral field.
Texas was hit way harder as it relates to opt-outs in this football game. Their running back room, most of their best defensive players aren't playing in this game. I understand Sharon Moore's not there. Okay.
But I think part of it was the Bryce Underwood story. Would he transfer out?
He's playing.
Right.
I mean, so... I'm not surprised the line's 4.5. I'm surprised it was 7.5. I feel good about betting the 7.5 now. Look, we'll see what happens. But I really like Michigan at 7.5. Probably one of my 2 favorite sides so far we've seen in bowl season. I lost the first one. I laid it with Louisville. It is what it is. But I beat that number as well. And again, it's fine. I'm just surprised at how much it moved, Joe.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not insignificant.
No, but again, Big Ten, SEC in this type of format, you got a run-heavy team in Michigan still.
Yeah.
Texas doesn't want to play that style of game. And they struggled against teams that hit them in the mouth. Think about the road games. Think about the blue-collar teams that they played. They played early on Florida.
Yeah.
That passing attack with DJ Lagway was terrible. They laid 4.5 in the swamp and lost the game outright. Okay? Lost the game outright.
Yeah.
They laid 13.5 against Kentucky and got sent to overtime. Kentucky doesn't have a lethal passing attack. Right? With that offense, with Calzada and all the backups that they had. And then they went on the road to Miss State, another run-heavy offense, right? And they were throwing it with Blake Shapen, and they got sent to overtime. They were down 18, 17 points in that game.
Yeah.
So if you look at if Michigan plays their style, and with or without, let's just give Bryce Underwood 150 yards passing. Can Michigan still be in the game based on, well, but that's my point.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And when you look at Texas, has Texas shown any ability to run the football consistently this year?
No.
So there you go.
Or throw it
Is
consistently.
the wink? What about the wink?
Yeah.
How come the wink didn't get the interim? They don't like the wink.
Field goal good by Vanderbilt on a 3rd and 6. Pavia threw it to an Iowa defensive lineman. He was fortunate enough to not actually be intercepted on that play. There's 7:50 left here. So as far as the live numbers go, you're actually going to still see Iowa positioned as favorites in the football game. Up for possession is now theirs. However, if Iowa does not move this football here, you then end up in a situation where Vanderbilt will get the ball. They're going to try and play ball control and have that be the last possession of the half.
And they have the ball coming out of the third quarter.
Absolutely.
So that's a double-double, right? And you have the quarterback advantage, you would believe, because of Pavia now starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. I like Vanderbilt. I mean, they weathered the storm. I don't think they played a great first half defensively, but those chunk plays for Iowa only led to 7 points.
Yeah, I think the big question is how aggressive is Iowa here? Does Iowa feel, hey, we actually can move it on this team, let's go? Or do we get usual conservative Iowa? We're going to find out after the break on SportsGrid.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season, but let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The Early Line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
We are with you here on SportsGrid. We are following Vanderbilt, Iowa. I think what you have, Joe, right now, just up until this point, our most important possession yet, where Iowa still holding a 4-point lead. Listen, if they have a classic Iowa drive, they can leave Vanderbilt with not much time left. But if they stay aggressive here, the explosives have been available, Joe. Maybe they can march right down this field and put this back to a touchdown or maybe even a double-digit lead.
Yeah, I think if you're Kirk Ferentz and you're the offensive staff, right, you have to say to yourself, we had such success early in the first quarter, but we're not pulling away from this team.
Yeah.
And again, can our quarterback, Gronowski, who basically has thrown for about 170 passing yards per game, go toe-to-toe with Pavia, who now we've seen basically after his fourth drive looks like he's the player that was all regular season. If that's the case going forward, I have to push a little tempo here. I can't just be complacent, run the football, because now we're starting to see Vanderbilt tackle in the open field. We're starting to see them make plays, run sideline to sideline, and that's going to be critical to winning on third down and potentially, getting Iowa off the field. Now, third downs are critical. You would give the edge to Pavia and Vanderbilt. That's average right around 43, 44% on third down conversions if this game goes forward. But again, your defense has to make stops. Here it is, third down.
Wow.
Third down. And that's not, and again, these throws though, Kev, are safe. They're not threatening.
You're right. There's not been like a big down the field.
They're curls. They're just sitting in coverage underneath. They're getting their 5 or 6 yards. And Vanderbilt, for whatever reason, is giving them that. And it shouldn't be, because there is no speed on the perimeter for Iowa.
No.
So why are you allowing them to have success on short to intermediate throws when you should be really forcing them to throw over the top? Take away those throws underneath and force them to throw the ball 15 to 20 yards downfield where your defense can make stops.
I think for me though now,
is that a hold?
As somebody who's watching this total, though, I think I'm now done. I almost wonder if my only hope was Iowa getting off the field.
When you say total,
17 and a half first half. Iowa off the field, Vanderbilt goes and gets a touchdown, gets us to 17, and there's a little bit of urgency out of Iowa to find themselves a field goal. That evaporates, and now I don't feel like I'm in a very good position, Joe, as far as the way this now sets up here, right?
Yeah.
We need 11 more points. Iowa's in a 1st and 20. This screams punt. They're a great pin team. Vanderbilt will take their time going the other way. Listen, we talked through a number of different options here. Vanderbilt plus points was probably always going to be the best of those options.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, wow. Spoke too soon. I'll tell you what now. I've undersold Gronowski early in this game. I mean, he looks good.
He does look good. I mean, 3 of 6 now?
Yeah.
For over 70 yards. That was a 15, 20-yard dart. Again, the safe throws. But again, if you're Vanderbilt, I'm still not threatened on the outside. I mean, again, I would play more man-to-man and blitz Gronowski and see if we can get to them. But the problem is in run support, I got to shut down the rushing attack.
Yeah.
Outside the big run, they're still averaging 8.3 yards per carry. That can't be.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
What? You might get this.
I know. Now I'm trying to figure it out, though.
No. As long as there is a minute left with Pavia, you got time.
Okay. All right.
That's the way I look at it. You got the 2-minute drill. You got all 3 timeouts. The problem is
you're. Oh,
fumble it!
Get it, pick it up, and score. All right.
That's it.
All right. Didn't score.
Oh, come on.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
What is that? He was on the floor. The guy was on the floor with possession.
What's the word in the back? Wow. All right. That didn't say anything. All right. Good update, but now I needed more.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know.
He had possession.
Yeah. Come on. This guy was on top of the ball like you wouldn't believe. Come on.
What are we doing? The guy had possession.
This guy was on top of the ball.
What are we doing here?
We saw it. I saw it. You saw it. Oh, he really gets it somehow. Oh, what a hammer. What are you going to do? Well, that's not great. That's not great. Well, you know what? Nothing to worry about here. If I know Gronowski is going to throw a laser, pick it up.
Or he gets smashed.
Okay. Well, that's not right. That's not right.
Got my handy-dandy notebook here. Let me just see. Second sack.
That's not right, Joe. All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Here he goes. Now he's the king.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry? The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
In-game live, Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi. Joe, it is a punt for the Hawkeyes. How do you feel about Vanderbilt this upcoming drive?
I feel good.
Yeah.
They weathered the storm. Defensively, they got off the field, had a critical strip sack that put them in a position to get off the field on third down. It looks like Clark Lee made adjustments defensively, and offensively now, Diego Pavia, what is he, 8 of 9? Yeah, he's only had one incompletion. Yeah. I understand the throws haven't been as deep as we would have liked, but again, he's slowly getting into that rhythm, and as this game plays out, I have more confidence in Vanderbilt and their offensive consistency right now than I do Iowa. I think they get run out of the gym in the second half. I really do.
I could see that. That happened with the game against USC. Now, it ended up a close game because USC kind of spotted them such a lead, but I could see that. As far as it goes to the first half bet that I placed, the only hope is a broken Vanderbilt play. They're going to have to. I'm going to need a touchdown within the next minute and a half. Is how I kind of feel.
Yeah, you need a chunk play, or if Iowa's smart and they get, let's say, Vanderbilt into a situation where they're in field goal range, do they utilize their timeouts? I never feel like Kirk Ferentz thinks offensively like that on the defensive side of the ball. But you have to. In today's game, limited opportunities when the clock's not stopping on first downs like it used to. Yep. Every possession is critical. And 25, 30 seconds, whether it be college or the NFL, the teams could go up and down the field, especially with PI now. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy on how some of these teams view possessions. And you've always said this, and you're right. Like, I always want the football.
Yep.
Like, even at the start of a game, if I'm an offensive-minded head coach, I'm not waiting until the second half to the other team dictate the tempo. If I believe I have the right game plan and I have the right quarterback and the right offense, I want to put pedal to the metal early. And clearly, Vanderbilt does have the offensive advantage with the guy that finished second in the Heisman voting, and they come out of half. You can't be complacent here. This is an opportunity to be at least down at the worst 7-6. Right, with the potential coming out of half, to really take the lead and take control of this game.
I will say, again, it goes against what I need. I don't have a problem with Vanderbilt taking their time on this drive.
No, but you can't just run, and because you're inside the 20 here, you have Diego Pavia. Okay, stretch the defense, get one first down, and then be aggressive.
Yeah,
I don't like the
agree.
running side. Look,
A stretch run there is not a good call.
I don't like that.
I agree. I think a stretch run there is not a good call.
I don't mind RPO with Pavia. You want to put some stress on the edge?
Yep.
Put it in your quarterback's hands. Running basically a fly sweep where they already are moving with the motion, man, not a good play. Now you got 3rd and 5. Can we convert here? What do you do?
You didn't go out of bounds on that play?
I don't know. That's another thing. The guy runs out of bounds. The ref is still rolling his arm. Depends on which side he's on.
Right.
He's got the under.
Well, I mean, they've done a good job here keeping the clock moving, but this is a. I mean,
what do you do here?
They burned 2 minutes in like 2 plays, Joe. Right?
You got 2 guys in motion. What are you doing?
Oh, wow.
Is this the CFL?
What?
What are we doing here?
This is an ugly opera. I'm already kidding.
Get me to the Sun Bowl.
I placed a bad bet. That's all we can call it now. I placed a bad one. It is what it is. I mean,
but it's stinging you. I could tell.
I placed a bad one.
All right, so let's reassess.
Because now we got to do this. Now I got another. That's not good. We're off to a bad start.
Okay. All right.
3rd and 10. Can he throw it? Okay. See, I don't like this. By the way, I don't like this where the clock runs for 39 seconds and then they get a false start and they run the clock again.
Right.
Why is the clock running? You shouldn't be allowed to run the clock like this. It's unacceptable. Throw a touchdown on this play, maybe. Is that possible?
First down.
Oh!
No! That was it. That was it.
He kept running. He kept running. Flag, tight end, dropped it. Embarrassing. He's ejected from the game. Iowa gets it on 4.
He had yards.
Yards?
He had.
I think he was hitting his head on the goalpost. PI. Oh, wow.
We'll take it. And the good news is the clock stops. There's 3 seconds left.
I don't even think that's good for me. I think I was better off with an Iowa punt block prayer.
This guy was. Look at this.
Let's see how open he was. Like down the field. Bad view. Change the camera angle. Please. Oh, no.
Nobody was there.
Hold on a minute. There's noise in the back. Noise in the back. What could it mean? Throw a pick 6 here. Throw a touchdown here. Oh my goodness. With this.
Guys throwing laser beams. Guys throwing lasers. What is going on over there?
Pick 6. Got to root it in.
Look at this laser. It hit him in the hands.
Iowa pick 6.
Featherstone.
There.
Where's his stone hands? This Richardson.
Warning.
You couldn't do that against Kentucky, kid, huh?
What?
When you killed me? Huh? Kid had stickum on his hands that game. You couldn't do that against the Wildcats, huh, kid?
He could have scored. There was no one behind him.
This is the show, only on SportsGrid. Only on In-Game Live. Joe Lisi, Kevin Walsh. Breaking down. When does the Sun Bowl start? Less than an hour away.
You want to get on this Warriors-Hornets game? What do you like?
Not really.
7.5 number in Charlotte. Come on. The more information I throw you away, I can keep chipping away. I'll get a pick out of Lisi.
Want to take Kuminga?
There we go.
You want to do Kuminga bounce? Huh? Kid eats the glass.
Let me get the latest Jonathan Kuminga game logs here. Last game he played 10 minutes, 4 boards. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Jonathan Kuminga, 1 for 5 and 1 for 10 in his last 2 games. Bounce back scoring. All right, you want to take this Kuminga? Points and bounds?
Yeah, what do you got?
I don't know. Let me see if that's available. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Where are they hiding this? I can't find it anywhere. I don't think they're hanging numbers on him.
So we're out.
So that's it. So we'll bet Kuminga live. Maybe they'll release it. Release it like a service play.
Oh, yeah? Service play.
That got his attention.
That's it.
That got his attention. Let me keep scanning the map. Now.
You know what? We haven't done enough recon. You know,
That's why I told them there was one guest I wanted. They wouldn't book him.
Let's just look at the recon.
That's where all the information was hidden.
That could be like the holy grove of sports betting information.
Oh boy.
Let's
Is
see.
Kuminga even on this team? And they're hanging props for Quinton Post.
You're the NBA guy.
All right, so it's the second half. NC State Wake Forest 36-32. Can we open that? No, is there really a hockey game on? Did Kiefer Sutherland score last night for the Canucks? Yeah, 3 goals.
This is where we're at. It's wonderful to be on New Year's Eve, right? We should have a spread, a little mortadella, a little
Doing the
finger
spread
food
always.
cheese.
Have you ate yet today?
Had a banana, a whole bag of unsalted cashews, and some chia protein.
I heard you were wearing a coffee on the way.
I did.
in.
I came into the office right over the right shoulder. Some say that's good luck. It's like a bird doing you know.
Which shoulder does the salt or pepper go over?
Right shoulder.
Okay. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Could this Pavia make a play?
You want to jump in? Caps Rangers? Why? You know the New York Rangers just can't score goals. Have you heard about this?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Doesn't interest you that much.
Okay.
Maybe we take a team total or something. All right, here we go. Vanderbilt first down. They came back.
So we have a shot.
All right, he's over there. He's over there doing recon. Oh boy. You know what? It's one of the. I was hoping it didn't hit me this early. We're gonna be here for a while.
Here we
All
are.
right, here we go.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
Back at the right here on SportsGrid. Iowa Vanderbilt, ReliaQuest Bowl. We've got a 7-3 football game, classic Iowa football. This is probably a good time as any for me to mention. Whoever put the bowl games together did about as bad a job as you possibly could have. One of the few teams that you would expect to bring excitement to bowl season is Vanderbilt. Why they played Iowa, I'll never know. They should be playing in the Vegas Bowl tonight against Utah.
Yeah, that would have been a better game, right?
Without a question.
It would have been a much better game.
They should have had, I was doing it today, they should have had Vanderbilt playing Utah. They should have had LSU playing right now against Iowa and put Nebraska against Houston. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, LSU, Iowa would be,
Well, yeah, but at least
we had
not
a great
wasting
Houston game.
Vanderbilt.
I know.
I understand that.
How about Michigan Vanderbilt? That would have been a great game. I would have taken that.
I agree. This
how
is
about
awful.
Texas, Iowa? I wouldn't mind.
Now you're on it.
That wouldn't have been bad.
I think that.
Or Texas, Utah.
I know Texas, Michigan's like big programs.
Yeah, but Texas, Utah.
Making us watch.
That would have been a Big 12 and big SEC game would have been really nice.
We're going to have to just keep trying to fire.
Just get up the field, big guy.
Really? Oh, my God. Flag.
Meanwhile, I was on that Coastal La Tech over. 17 flags in the first half of that game, the most in an FBS game yesterday. You want to talk about disheartening? Killing drives left and right.
Yeah, the total.
Had the total, yeah. The kid runs back to kick, blocking the back out of nowhere. Just like terrible,
Right.
I will say, I still have a couple of bullets left in the holster, right? Over in the Cincinnati Navy Liberty Bowl. That game never disappoints, Liberty Bowl. That's always a wild one. So that's in the holster for the second.
Okay.
I like the Sun Bowl over.
Yep.
And the over in tonight's Miami-Ohio State game.
Now,
So
hold on a second.
Wow, what happened now? What was
I thought they were driving.
What are we doing here? On Vanderbilt?
Was there 100 penalties? I could have swore they were on
past midfield.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Let's just chalk it. You know what? Let's chalk this up.
All right.
Today, right now, early on, we're losing.
Okay.
You want to switch the mojo? We have salt in here. No. It's the new year. I'm not going into the new year negative. I am telling you that right now. Stop. Know too much about.
Well, I think that's fair, but maybe that means we have to put negativity on the table right now and just be angry about what we're watching. Look at this smash job. Timeout if you're Iowa. Maybe return the punt. Timeout. They don't call the timeout. Look at this.
It's never over.
Look at this.
It's never over till it's over.
No.
So I really washed off on you. Down 48-3 with 30 seconds left. We got a shot. Ticket's not dead.
Touchdown, pick six, interception, fumble recovery, and then we're right in it.
Hang on. I'm doing intel. Let me see how many mushes I can scope here. Let me see what the...
You're just calling. Who can we phone in to get a pick from? Who can we phone in? Maybe we'll phone.
Can we get a phoner pick?
Listen, can we? We need to reach out to some people. Hey, who do you like back there? Hey,
I tell you what, we're in the studio. Why don't we have a couple of the producers go out and circulate Michigan and
I heard he liked
Texas.
that game.
Ask them about the summer.
Block this punt.
You got a pulse?
You think they blocked a punt? Maybe they return it. Oh, they're running. Oh!
Run it!
Oh! He was over the line. Can he do that? I think he was over the line. I'm getting a... Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Hey, pro. He can't do that. I think this is going to... What is this going to be? Turnover on downs? Ball at the 1? Root it in.
Look at this guy.
What's the rule? There's no way that stands. He was over the line. Oh, with this... Come on.
Comanche Joe. That's what they used to call me. Comanche.
CFB. Look at this. CFB playoff and bowl picks plus NFL Week 18 thoughts. Interesting. Maybe we'll run that in the background.
Comanche Joe. That's it. Remember any given Sunday? What's your favorite play? Comanche. That's it.
What's the rule there, though?
I don't know. It looks like the ball's where he crossed the line.
Is that so?
Yeah.
In the back, what's the rule? Where's the ball? Help! Help! Ah! Ball's at the 15, maybe. Iowa's going to try and run the clock out and play for a field goal.
Iowa will take a knee. Comanche Joe coming right back right here on the grid.
At the 10.
Well, that kill. You want to talk about
What?
No, if you
be in.
Oh, wait. You in for what?
The first half total.
I got Vanderbilt. That's a stupid play.
What is?
The kid kicked it over the line.
Yeah, but if I get a touchdown here, maybe Vanderbilt drives.
Drives.
Gets a field goal. We'll go.
Come on.
I don't know, Jim. Come on. 14-6.
I don't know, Jim.
If they run it, I'm coming through this TV and tackling the kid myself.
It's a touchdown, Iowa.
Oh!
I can't wait anymore. 13-3.
No, come on. Did he make the extra point?
Not
What was
yet.
the play call? Look at this Gronowski gutty. Woo! Tippies are in. Can we get a field goal from Vanderbilt before we get out of here?
Hey, yeah, sure.
You don't want me to win. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
No, I want to.
No, you don't. Just say it. Just say it.
I want to.
Get him. I know it's coming. Oh, is he in? I am a
Kids got mitts.
Hawkeye.
Kids got mitts.
A lot of time for these Vanderbilt bets.
Yeah, crazy. All right.
14-6. Root us in, people.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
In-game live, can't say we didn't give you something to root in. We've got ourselves a sweat here on a first half over 17 and a half. It is 14-3. Yes, it is lucky that we are even in the mix right now after the Vanderbilt punter crossed the line of scrimmage before punting it. Now, the kick returner for Vanderbilt is, quite frankly, going to be cut after what he just did, wasting about 10 seconds and picking up no yards. But Vanderbilt, with 2 timeouts and 31 seconds left, Joe, if they can go and get a field goal, this thing sneaks over. So that is what I am rooting in. You might say, well, what is Joe Lisi rooting in? Well, he's on Vanderbilt. But despite that, if I know Joe, he might think it's best for momentum for them to take a knee, take it into the locker room, and reassess.
There's 40 seconds left. Why would I do that? You got Pavia. Could we get a field goal? I'm going to root it in for you. 30 seconds. Could we get some chunk plays?
This kid wasted 10 seconds on that kick
I understand that, but my point is this. You know, for all as good as Iowa has played,
okay,
they got basically 2 gifts.
I agree.
I mean, they're not moving the football.
Get out of bounds. Timeout.
Timeout. They got 2.
Timeout.
Now the
clock stops after first down. Does it not?
Yes.
Well, they didn't stop it. So, that'll be investigated.
Yeah, it should be.
You know?
I took Jason Brown, Arizona State, 60-plus rush yards. Just so you know, 390. Kid's a freshman.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Does the clock not stop it after a
Yes,
first
it
down?
does.
Okay, well, why did we lose?
Well, I don't know. They just added a second.
Second and 1, they're saying.
How is this not a first down? The guy got
8 yards behind, across the yellow line.
This is ridiculous right now.
And that's why Vanderbilt let the clock run. We lost tons of time on that.
How did the kid? Could we see the replay?
Yeah, really.
Could we get the actual the kid was clear across the line of scrimmage, unless
by 4 yards.
But unless the line was wrong. That's the only thing I can think of. So,
I mean, that is just nuts. Just totally nuts.
Okay. All right. It is what it is.
That is a big play there now.
Yeah. Well, now the clock will stop, but they burned the timeout.
Well, they're reviewing it because, somebody lost their mind. Can we get a replay of this thing, maybe?
Could we see what we're looking at?
Really?
Here we go. This is doing an in-game show like this is crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts.
But the command, I mean,
Comanche.
In the ACC,
they're on the 16-yard line.
In the ACC,
16-yard line. The kid catches it.
Where the thing is.
Not
Explain
even
that.
close.
Come on. Really?
Not even close.
Look at this camera look at this guy. First half under, huh? Yeah, I know. Look at this guy.
Not even close to where the spot should have been.
He was about 4 yards off the catch. Does this guy not understand how forward progress works? Again, he might have been he was in bounds probably then by forward progress.
He's talking to the head official. I got it wrong, Cap? You think I got it wrong, Cap?
What was the game?
I put a little pinch between my cheek and gum. I'll be all right. These guys, unbelievable.
After review, we totally messed that up. It's going to
You
be...
all right, Cap? Cap, I got it wrong?
Vanderbilt first down. We're going to give them their timeout back.
Yeah. You think?
Thank you.
Yeah, but, I mean, it shouldn't have come to that.
I couldn't agree, but that was insane.
It shouldn't come to Clark
You're
Lee
right.
saying, hey, can you review the call? Because the
what about
guy...
the clock? We still lost about 4 or 5 seconds.
But they got the timeout back.
I understand that, but the clock is wrong.
They're taking care of the clock.
Oh, now they fixed it. But yeah, that was 7 full seconds they were going to try and run us there. Noise in the back. Noise in the back. I'll tell you this, fellas. If that's a pump fake to make me sweat, I'll come in and get you. Run it! Run it! Run it! Score! Score! Go! I don't know, Jim!
Hit him! What? You wanted the 15. You want that?
I thought you were trying to take him out.
No, hit him. Push him out of bounds. Don't be afraid, Jim. I tell you, Jim.
I think he's going to scramble. I don't know. I don't think we can get in trouble.
What better way if you're sitting at home and you got 2 entertaining guys breaking down a football game? I mean, really. I mean, must-watch television. Trust me. Listen.
All right, here we go, Diego. We need how many yards for field goal range? We'll find out on the side of the break. SportsGrid.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
We're back in the danger zone. We need, 10 yards for field goal range. We got 6 seconds on the clock.
Hooting and hollering in the back.
Let's see what happens here. If you're Vanderbilt, we wouldn't be angry at a touchdown. Oh my gosh, he's going for a touchdown. Well, it's all or nothing. I mean, it's just
hits off the guy's helmet. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but doesn't matter. That's it. No.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
If he caught it, there would have been.
But why is he going? I just lost it.
That's a tough loss. Listen, we all lost. So if I have Vanderbilt right now. Look, misery loves company. I'm not happy right now. I'm not saying I'm ecstatic.
Let me tell you something.
All right. I'm trying to put in a wheel play for.
Yeah. By the way, I haven't seen you smile this much in 2.5 weeks. I haven't seen you smile this much.
Can Darian Mensah get in for Dookies plus 650?
No. I like the under in the Sun Bowl.
You know what? I think you're dead wrong. I think you're dead wrong. And I think you're out of line.
He took a deep shot.
Yeah.
We needed 10 yards for a field goal opportunity. He took a deep shot. I don't even believe what I just saw. How did we not? Oh, wow. All right. Way to pick me up, Joe. Go ahead. Give me another one. Give me another play, bro. Come on. Come on, go ahead.
I just put this in.
Let's hear it.
I took
You gotta be
anytime touchdowns. Parker Livingstone for Texas. Mensah for Duke, and Jason Brown, the running back for Arizona State. Pays 47 to 1.
Why don't you tag Evan Ingram in that?
Not.
You like James Cook receiving this weekend?
Not right by you.
Hurts in the rushing?
It's not right.
Okay.
No, it's I continue to tell you.
Go ahead.
Somebody once told me, show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're friends, I thought.
Right. And then what happened?
You bet the over.
And, yeah. You've been in a someone's going to say, hey, so Joe, through the holiday season, what was your favorite gift you got? And you go, oh, I know. When Kevin lost that first half total in the ReliaQuest Bowl, I hadn't been that happy in weeks.
But we could get it back now. It's a reset.
Okay.
And what I think we should do is do this. The Sun Bowl, I have a good feeling, is going to be an over. I've been wrong before. It's possible. But I just
We
don't.
have the Duke helmet. Just asking.
What? I like Arizona State.
All right, so can we get the Arizona State helmets?
Can we get those?
And I don't want these to leave. I just want to keep adding helmets. I just want more helmets.
Santa's Workshop.
Mm-hmm. So you like the Sun Bowl?
I do. You don't like the Sun Bowl.
I like Arizona State plus 3.5. I don't love them, but it's what I'm on.
I like the over.
How do you think they score? Passing, rushing?
I think they'll be able to run it on Duke.
How about each team for a passing touchdown, plus 850?
I think Mensa could move the ball on Arizona State. I worry about Jeff Sims and the quarterback. For Arizona State, I think their MO will be to run it. But I think they have a physicality edge over Duke in a big way. Interior line, I think, is significantly improved and a significant advantage for Arizona State. Again, I think if this kid, Jason Brown, and he was the only listed running back on Arizona State on FanDuel, he's got 17 yards on the season, but he's a freshman. You got to believe he's going to play, right? No, seriously. I mean, that's the problem with these opt-outs is that you don't know who's going to carry the ball, but you would hope a freshman that hopefully will be in the program next year gets the carry. I took him for 60 plus 390. That's one run. And Duke, when they got they do. That's one run. It's a 60-yarder to the house. Big scatterboo.
That's one run.
I don't want the Duke helmet. Get this Duke helmet out of here.
You want to make a trade?
Yeah.
Come on, we'll make a trade.
Give me Arizona State.
We'll make a trade. Look at this.
Now I feel good.
Joe, why don't you name me a couple of your favorite Arizona State players?
J.R. Redmond, back in the day.
Okay.
Who else? I like blue-collar guys. I do.
I know.
Jaden Daniels when he played there.
You didn't like him when he was there.
Yes, I did, because he beat when Herm was the coach.
Yeah.
He threw for 308 yards on Mario Big Chest and Justin Herbert. That knocked the Ducks out of the college football playoff.
Okay.
Another one of gutless Mario's fails as a head coach.
Uh-huh.
You know. And so, I mean, Jaden Daniels for me, but back in the Terrell Suggs.
Okay. Fair enough. You like Cameron Marshall?
Cam Marshall was not bad.
Okay.
Let me think also old school. Keith Poole, Jake Plummer.
Darrell Harris, is that in your range? Let's see. Looking through the old archives here.
Let me think running backs. Hang
Were
on.
you a fan of N'Keal Harry during
Yeah,
his days
N'Keal
there?
Harry was all right. N'Keal Harry was all right.
Okay.
You know, I mean, he got drafted by New England, never panned out. What was he taken? I think he was taken in the first round, wasn't he?
Yeah.
32nd overall.
Were you a Rudy Carpenter guy?
Not really. I mean, Rudy wasn't bad. He was blue collar. He was a quarterback. He reminded me a little of Pavia, a little bit, Rudy Carpenter.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he was a little mobile, had some, you know, he wore his emotion on his sleeve. You know who played for Arizona State and then transferred to Nebraska, if I'm not mistaken, was Zach Taylor. Is Zach Taylor on that list?
Let me. I'll take a look.
Like when Zach Taylor went to.
I'm trying to find this now. You're talking about the Cincinnati Bengals head coach?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
He played at Nebraska.
Wake Forest to Butler to Nebraska.
Then
right.
It's not him. It's us. Hang on.
All right, hold on.
Not Zach Taylor. It was hang on.
Nope.
Sam Keller.
Sam Keller. You want me to check that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Sam Kellerman?
Keller.
Sam Keller.
K-E-L-L-E-R.
Went to Arizona State.
Then Nebraska?
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
I always get him I get Sam Keller confused with Zach Taylor.
He didn't really play much for Arizona State, though.
He was injured, and then he went to Nebraska.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
No, but Sam Keller back in the day was a big name.
He was on the Raiders practice squad, and he ended up a Los
Andrew
Angeles
Walter
Avenger.
was the human turnover machine. He was like Mike Lennon for the Raiders. He went to the Raiders. Every time he dropped back, he fumbled.
What about Duke football? Any favorites? Thaddeus Lewis?
No, hang on. The former GM of
Chris Douglas?
No, stop. Ray Farmer.
Yeah.
He was with the Eagles organization, and then he went to Cleveland and is one of the upper management. Ray Farmer was a defensive back, put number 22 back in the day.
All right.
I wasn't a big Duke guy.
No.
Nah, even when they had.
What about in the college hoops?
I hated them.
Really?
Hated Duke.
Did you have a favorite college hoops team?
It was the Johnnies growing up, like when I was a kid.
Really?
Walter Berry, Willie Glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they had.
Why doesn't Pitino let you on the staff? You'd fit in.
Trying to say because of his problems at Louisville?
I didn't say that. No, I was thinking because you're a sharp dresser, quite frankly.
And I love food.
Only on. So listen here, the Warriors Hornets game's tied 35 apiece.
Here's the thing. Could we kick off this Sun Bowl because I'm kicking off the Vanderbilt game.
I think I'm just going to have to smash this Iowa-Vanderbilt game again.
There was another running back here. You got me thinking for Arizona State back in the day.
Jim Calhoun.
No, come on.
How about 70 rush yards for Vanderbilt plus 104? Something to look at here. They're at 8 right now, so not far off. Something to look at. Really, something to look at.
LeBron James gets that news today. What is today?
Today's his birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. The greatest birthday gift that LeBron James has ever gotten is the reality, the smack in the face that he's no longer an all-star.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
He's out again. Anthony Davis is injured once again and is going to miss time with the Dallas Mavericks for a minor groin strain. Likely will miss a few games. And I don't even know what a few games is to Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis seems to always be missing time.
Pro basketball today. Only on SportsGrid.
I know exactly what Patriot Nation is screaming this morning. It's Drake May time. Give him the trophy. MVP. Stop it, please. Just sit down. Yes, Drake May has had a nice season. But let's be real. He has played a JV schedule of defenses. He is carving up the easiest slate of defenses in the NFL this season. Congratulations on your beatdown of the Jets.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
Back with you right here on SportsGrid. Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi. Joe, what are we going to do? Iowa, Vanderbilt, we're at the break. We need some juice.
Yeah, I still lean to Vanderbilt. You want to take a shot on the over?
Big Ten's dominating bowl games.
I don't care about that. I still think, I still think Pavia could get into a little bit of a rhythm. I still think Vanderbilt can win the game. Maybe they don't cover the 4.5-point number, but I still think that they're the right side in this matchup. Again, you talk about the breakdown. It was 7-3 if the punter punts the football.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Do we have enough confidence in Iowa to move the football inside the red zone? Yeah, but Vanderbilt has made defensive adjustments. I still think and think about all the drops that Pavia's had. They're going to be there. So I think he's going to continue to chuck. I would stay away from the rushing attack. It looks like Iowa's doing a pretty good job of at least sustaining and taking away that out of Vanderbilt's offense. But again, maybe we take Pavia's rush yards and we take the passing totals. How about touchdowns for him? Can we get a touchdown number on him?
That's not a bad idea. You're getting plus 160, though. I thought you'd be getting a little bit better than plus 160.
Is that just for 2, or is that for
Pavia to? No. Oh, you want passing touchdowns? I'm sorry. I thought you wanted his anytime touchdown. No, I don't have it. Let me look somewhere else. Passing touchdowns to throw 1 is minus 195, and I don't have more than that. Like, they're not making that available.
Yeah, passing yards right now for Pavia is 243.5. We would need basically 134 in the second half. He should be able to get that easy, no?
I got to check one
They're
more.
They're coming out of the half.
I hear you.
So the point is, we're going to get them. We're going to get yards coming right out of the half.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we're under 100, and then we have basically a quarter and a half for Pavia to throw for 100 yards in a quarter and a half, and they're going to be trailing. Even if they score on this drive, why don't we take the over?
I'm playing these Vanderbilt rush yards. I've been staring at this whole show. I think they run it. I do. And I think that this team is more than capable of some broken runs. They kind of talked on the broadcast about how rare it is for Pavia to take sacks like this. And those negative yards, Joe, I think leave a little bit here. And I think that creates an opportunity. As a football team right now, they are at 8 total rushing yards. So to get to 70 is plus 104. And that's 62 yards. I could also just take what would be a straight rushing yard number, which is at 64.5. So that would be, how many yards would that be? 55? Am I right? No, 57.
I'm going to take a shot on I'm going to go the other way just because I'm hoping. Now, maybe you're right. Maybe they come out and they adjust with the rushing attack.
Yep.
But I'm gonna look to steal yards early on.
Okay.
Meaning because they're getting the ball and they're trailing, right?
Yep.
I don't foresee them having the lead, let's say, throughout the third quarter unless they get crazy turnovers. So to me, they're going to be passing to catch up. And if I could get at least 40 yards on this drive, now I need a quarter and a half to get 90, let's say, plus. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take Pavia over the 243.5.
Okay.
And I'm going to parlay it with the Sun Bowl over. Just because.
So you're going to take Pavia to throw it.
Mm-hmm. 243 and a hook.
We're kind of against one another, but it is what it is. We got to trust what we see here. So 70 rushing yards for Vanderbilt as a team is plus 104. So I'll play some 70. I'll play some 90. I'll play some 110. And I'll play some 125 as well.
And I'm going to take a shot on Vandy, plus the 240 on the money line. I just think they're the right side.
Yep.
And I guess we'll see how this plays out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take a shot on that right now. I like the value of plus 240 for Vanderbilt to win. I'm going to parlay it just because I'm in the mood to parlay.
Okay.
With Arizona State money line and the over in tonight's Miami-Ohio State game. We're seeing 40.5s back in the market right now for both teams. So I'll take a shot.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to play 70, 90, and I think 110, which is plus 104, plus 225, and plus 430. I think this team gets to 100 rushing yards. So I'm going to play Vanderbilt up the ladder, on the ground, and hope we get a broken run here by this team in half number 2. And if we don't, we're going to be in a bad spot.
If we don't, we're dead to rights. That's all.
We're up against it. And there's no really other way to call it. But that's how we're going to call it here on Vanderbilt. On the ground, as a team, that's what we're looking at here. Live rushing numbers for this football team. Let's see. This is a long halftime or no?
No, the college halftimes with the sponsorships, whenever you get sponsorships, they give them their due. This is part of it.
Yep.
So, listen, it's good. I think it's a longer halftime is actually better for Vandy right now.
Fair.
Just because if you're Clark Lee, it's everything is looking forward to next year for him, right?
Yep.
He decided to stay. He got a 7-year extension. He's going to be in Nashville for a long time. You want to build a culture. You have a quarterback and a team that you could build around. And, again, you got to believe that look, whether the players are checked out to a degree or not, I still think Clark Lee is that good of a coach to make second-half adjustments to get his team back into it.
Right.
Now, can they execute? You would hope. There's a lot of drop passes. I mean, it's not Pavia not dialed in. He's taken a lot of sacks, but the throws have been on target. I mean, one of those throws, and we have basically a 14-10 game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it kills the total, but they should be within margin based off the shots that he's taken.
Yeah, I think you're right, though, and I don't.
We got 5 minutes to half.
I have no issue with your live play on
the yards,
the passing yards. I don't blame the rushing, but there's a deep shot available to this team.
Right, but I'm hoping to get it.
Yeah.
Kev, on this drive. Like, if you give me 50 yards on this drive, now I just stole it. I feel. Now I have a quarter and a half to get 80 yards.
My thought is, though, a little bit, they have just ignored their running backs for a whole half, and they have 3 points. So I don't think they're going to come out and ignore their running backs
on the
opening drive.
You might be right.
It doesn't mean a deep shot's not available.
Right.
But, again, I so little. But what I also really need is him to stop taking sacks. That's going to be a really big part about determining the success of this bet. We'll be right back here on SportsGrid.
Crosby has now left the team, by the way. He's pissed. Anyway, you look at it, he's angry. He wants to play. He doesn't like what they're doing here. There's all sort of speculation.
This might be the final straw, George, for him there.
Like,
I don't know why he stays. Yeah, I know. The thing is, he's got a Raider freaking tattoo. Like, the guy loves the Raiders. Like, he really does love playing for the Raiders. But and now, like you said, he's not happy about this.
In-game live, only on SportsGrid.
Sometimes those coaches do get the axe, regardless of what the owner said just a few short weeks ago. And sometimes, Joe, you can't have it both ways. Like, a Jets fan, you probably want them to tank. They're doing a really good job of that by not even being competitive at this point. But at the same time, you sort of want it to be, we're not competitive winning games, but it looks like we have a future. We might have found our quarterback. We got a good foundation. Nothing is going right.
The early line, only on SportsGrid.
Like Alabama, right? Is there a team that scores more than Alabama? No, right? But they're actually an under team over the last couple of years because their numbers are so high. You get these Americans in Queens College or Denver. Who the hell's betting on them, right? No, but so the lines stay low. They're just like, no one's hopping all over them. But every time you see an Alabama game, you're betting over, but you're losing money because the numbers are so big.
In-game live, only on SportsGrid.
The champagne pops. The clock strikes 12. But New Year's isn't one at midnight. It's one on the gridiron. Every snap, every number, every edge that matters. Don't just watch the ball drop. Watch the odds drop. College football playoff coverage. Live lines. Smart analysis. All New Year's Day. Only on SportsGrid.
In-game live here on SportsGrid. Not only getting ready for the second half of Iowa Vanderbilt, but, Joe, what you have been waiting for all day. Arizona State versus Duke, the Sun Bowl here, where you have two teams who are very disappointed to not be in the college football playoff. Arizona State, because they were there last year and gave Texas a really tough go in this round that's coming up later tonight. And Duke, who won the ACC championship game and were left out of the college football playoff because they entered that game 7-5.
Right.
I think when we think about motivation here, I expect it for both clubs. I really do. I lean to Arizona State and bet them at plus 3.5. I think while their pass attack has not been strong this season, Duke has not been a great Manny Diaz defense. They are vulnerable against the pass, so they can have some success there. But I think in the other three phases, their rush attack, just defense across the card, they're the better football team. I know they've been hit with opt-outs. Duke's missing a couple of key guys. At 3.5, I think the Sun Devils hang, if not pull off the upset.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Big 12 over ACC in this matchup. And again, I am going Dillingham, that decided to stay in Tempe and coach Arizona State for the next 6 or 7 years. He was rumored to potentially take the LSU or Michigan job. He stays home. He loves Arizona. His family's there. He's built a foundation with the school and university, and he has players that he can coach up, right? And again, Sam Levitt will transfer out. He's not going to obviously play in this game, but Jeff Sims is a journeyman that played at Georgia Tech with Jahmyr Gibbs and some of those players back in the day, and then transferred to Nebraska, and now he's at Arizona State. Hasn't had the storied career potentially that you could say lived up to the expectation, but he's a veteran and going up against Mensa, a guy that, was under the radar. If you think about all the ACC quarterbacks, we heard Klubnik, we heard Chandler Morris, we heard some of the others, obviously Carson Beck from Miami. This kid in the regular season threw 25 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and won an ACC championship game. He got the most money, I don't know if you know this, out of all the transfer quarterbacks, $4 million. And that really is a testament to what Manny Diaz really has built there, because think about prior to Mensa, he had Malik Murphy from Texas, who, by the way, should have stayed before he transferred out at Duke to Oregon State. Didn't work out for his career, Malik Murphy, but he's gotten pretty good players for Duke. Now, can he take this team to the next level? But, Manny Diaz, too, another coach that was mentioned for Penn State and didn't take the job, decided to stay. And you're going to start to see more and more of these guys, big-name coaches, stay. Because if I'm giving you $6, $7, $10 million a year, and you have that train in motion, and there's no, I don't want to say high expectation, but let's be honest. Duke is a basketball school. Arizona State, they're not even though now the culture's there, they ain't expected to win a natty each and every year like Florida, LSU, and some of these other. Why wouldn't you stay? Right? You take the gravy train and coach up the talent. But I agree with you. The backups and what Dillingham has done in building a foundation, not just offensively. They're one of the best rush defenses in the Big 12 this year. They're physical. They can run sideline to sideline. That should carry through. Yeah. And if you think about the Duke loss to Virginia in the regular season, they allowed 500 yards of total offense, 300 on the ground. So that's got to be the MO with Jeff Sims. We'll see how it plays out. Like Arizona State, but I love the over. We're seeing 49.5s back in the market. We saw a dip to 47.5. Nice call by you with the rushing attack.
Yeah, I will just say, as far as the total goes, I didn't have a great feel for it entering into this game.
I'm locked in. So this is go big or go home for me. I'm looking in the 50s.
Yeah, I'll be rooting it in for Joe the entire way. I think that, we're going to still be – we're here until 3:30. So we're going to get a good portion of that game, though, for live opportunities, and I know that you'll be looking for them as well. So we will continue to track all that action. I will say, and we may just kind of pop over here a little bit throughout our remaining 90 minutes. Hornets Warriors is live right now, a little New Year's Eve special. So you do have right now Steph with 10 leading all scores.
Kuminga?
Obviously, make him hand miss.
Kuminga?
I mean, come on, let's get an update there on Johnny K. Right now looks like a DNP coach's decision. All right. So maybe that's why they weren't posting those numbers. What are you going to do? Hey,
I'm a college football and NFL guy. What do you want?
Virginia Tech's about a tip in the ACC.
Blue collar. Are they in Blacksburg?
Yes. Getting 5.5 with Tech.
Under and Va Tech.
152.5 total. Whoa, sell it. I like that look. I think you might be sharp. I think you might be on it.
You want to take the under?
We can.
I mean, we could do everything. I mean, the world's our oyster before the new year.
Listen, that's what they've been saying, baby.
Throw it!
We're going to take a quick break. Be right back as we continue to break down your New Year's Eve slate right here on SportsGrid.